Peace, love, and light. Peace, love, and light. This video right here from ODD TV, I put in my community post. Now, let's see. Back out. That's it right there. Level 2021 First Flat Earth Documentary by ODD TV. Please like, share, and subscribe to this video. Folks, I know a lot of people are probably not resonating with me. Oh, Riz is a Bible thumper, this, that, and the third. Listen, I use whatever textbooks, information to prove points to people. A lot of our people are truly lost, and you need to wake up. You know, enjoy your life, have fun. It's not all doom and gloom, but the keys to understanding has to be, you have to understand the truth first, because if every time you open your mouth, all you're doing is regurgitating a lie or perpetuating a lie, you're not part of the solution. Okay? The solution is not always physical. It has to be mental first. Things have to start and manifest in the mind first. So I'm going to play a couple parts from this video, folks, and it just echoes everything I've been trying to tell people, period. And folks are still like at a high level of being tricked and fooled. You got to understand something, folks. The biggest deception is where you live. Why are there no real pictures? You talk about planets. There are no such thing as planets. You have to change your position. The truth has to be first, folks.
We're deep into space. Beyond Venus, 93 million miles from the sun, is Earth. Its great oceans forming the clouds and air currents which warm and irrigate the planet. I thought I was better than people because I knew so much about space. And every now and then I'd watch all that and wonder, what? This is all cartoons. And every now and then I think to myself, it's weird that we're not watching any actual footage of space. It's all CGI. All DVDs on space are all CGI. There's nothing real. And
Now, excuse me. Now, how many times have I been saying out my mouth, how could you believe in planets, call yourself awake and conscious and trying to lead a people when you haven't done the research to come to the understanding that planets are not real? Everything they show you is fake. CGI, cartoon. You really have to wake up, folks. This video is very important. I suggest you watch the whole thing. It's in my community post. And it's not about flat earth for me. I mean, that's one of the clearest understandings of observational science you should have as a sentient, self-aware being. You call yourself a god, but you possess no godlike abilities. Not physically, not spiritually, not mentally. I try to talk to some people, they call themselves God body. They don't have a basic understanding or foundation for anything. They're just coming off with like philosophy and theory and their own opinion. Like it's utter nonsense.
One watches that, they believe it. The narration is all programming. What's above us and what we're on, we're being lied to. Do we have Hubble? Why don't you point it at the Earth and get some awesome shots of where we live? All the pictures and images from space are CGI. None of them are real. We haven't gotten past that. What, are you telling me that that's okay? We can just gloss over that? They admit that they're all CGI, except for one in 1972, which is fake. They have one picture. They say one is real, 1972. All the rest is CGI. Like, where are the pictures of Earth from space? I want to see a picture. I want to see tens of thousands of them. I want to see the sun over here and the moon over there.
You see, you hear that, folks? That's someone that's aware. They're saying if we have all this camera technology and if satellites just freely float through space, and on this video they show that all the satellites that crash back down to Earth are attached to high altitude balloons. Nothing's just floating around up there, folks. Stars are not hanging in the sky. They're fixed to the dome. It all lines up. This is pure fact and evidence. This is not theory. Neil deGrasse Tyson wouldn't even debate Eric Dubé because NASA told that guy, if you debate Eric Dubé, he's going to make you look foolish.
People should have posters all over the world
None.
Literally zero.
None.
They do sometimes exaggerate.
So when you hear people talking about different systems and planets, and you need to stop listening to those people. They haven't even come to the understanding that none of that stuff is real. You could search to your heart content on NASA and any website. There's no real pictures of anything that they talk about. Satellites, planets, space launches. I mean, they faked one of the space shuttle missions until all those people died. But what their doppelgangers are back? None of those people are dead. They're still working for NASA. It's a video on YouTube about that, and it's in this video. I don't get people that talk crazy. They're even saying like nothing just happened. The Big Bang Theory is a theory. A theory is a consensus that a group of people come to, and then they publish it. Nothing happened by accident, folks. See, we're detectives here. We're finding evidence, hardcore evidence. We're not just going off the cuff and just speaking out of turn. I told you, every time I speak, it's done for purpose. It's done to make you aware. And then, the truth will set you free. Once you understand that everything that you say out your mouth is a lie, but you just don't know it, you get better. That's the true conscious raising, the Christ-like mentality. Okay? You have to understand the biggest secret and lie here is where you are. If you believe you live on Earth, like I don't have any pictures of Earth in my home because I come to the understanding from years of study that there's no real pictures. They never went to the moon. The highest they've been is in Earth high or low orbit. Nothing ever gets outside the dome. How many references have you heard of shattering the glass ceiling? Like, come on. You got to wake up, folks. You're being lied to.
They used a NASA camera 1.6 million miles away to take this alleged video of the dark side of the moon. It doesn't take a genius to see how undeniably computer-generated this image is. And yet, you think we are the moronic ones? I would rather be thought as a moron for not trusting criminals than a sellout and a traitor for defending them. The reality is... the things that come out of your mouth, are you saying something that a defense attorney would say, or are you saying something that a prosecuting attorney would say? When it comes to the government, that criminal, that's like John Gotti. I'm saying that a prosecuting attorney would say, not saying like...
Now look at this, folks. Look at this scene right here. This is representative of a police station, a detective, and they're going in on hard evidence. That's what I do. I'm not telling you my feelings or my emotions or some theory or going off what Darwin said or Copernicus said. No, it's called observational science. You look in your environment, yourself. You look around and then you come to logical conclusions beyond what someone's telling you. So please stop listening to people that's talking about planets, that's talking about Earth. Do the etymology of the word Earth. It means dirt. Oh, you live on planet Earth. They're slapping you right in the face because you're so ignorant. You live on planet dirt. This place is more water than dirt. So why not water world? You're being lied to, folks, and you're definitely being led astray by false prophets, people that's going off their own doctrine, not even using common sense. It's ridiculous. I could go to anywhere in this video, and it's just going to show the truth. I don't even need to do any more videos about anything. This video right here says it all.
We haven't gotten past that. What are you telling me? Space, it's all CGI. All DVDs on space are all CGI. There's nothing real. And everyone watches that, they believe it. The narration is all programming. What's above us and what we're on, we're being lied to. Do we have Hubble? Why don't you point it at the Earth and get some awesome shots?
Yeah, they would never do that. I could go to anywhere in this video.
You can't tell that they are CGI. Either there's two things wrong with you. You are either...
Hold on. Let's bring that back.
All of those are computer-generated images. They are not photos. Everyone you see on Google is a CGI image. It is not a photo. And you can't tell that they are CGI. Either there's two things wrong with you. You are either or you are mentally deranged.
Now, the first thing they blanked out where he said, "You're effing stupid." And I'm not harsh like that. But you have to look in the mirror. And I understand if you think you know all these things and you come to find out that they're all untrue, if the shoe fits, wear it. I'm not going to call you stupid. I'm going to call you ignorant. You know, and if you look up the definition of the word ignorant, it means unlearned, untrained, or unstudied. It's not a bad word. Okay, they're playing on your ignorance. That's why you're being fooled and tricked. Okay, stop with all the nonsense talk. Okay, it has to be truth in plain sight, observational science, spiritual connection and networking, and an open mind for over and understanding certain things, and not having an ego where you have to say, "I've been lied to." Okay, there's nothing wrong with saying, "Damn, I got that wrong." It's so hard for people to say they got that wrong. You can't tell me you believe in planets anymore. They don't exist. Show me a real one. You believe NASA's footage? They're lying to you. They're lying to you about everything, about the sun, the moon. The moon is a plasma. It's not physical. That's why in the daytime you can see through it. But if you just go from all the lies and all the spells that you're really under and break those spells, you can wake up.
You do not have control of your own mind.
I got to bring that back because this is the truth.
It's a CGI image. It is not a photo. And you can't tell that they are CGI. Either there's two things wrong with you. You are either or you are mentally deranged. You do not have control of your own mind. Your mind has been indoctrinated, it has been brainwashed, and you've been duped, and you still believe in Santa Claus and the upside down spinning Santa ball, which the Jesuits invented in 1542. Prior to 1542, every single culture, all our intelligent ancestors will be rolling in their graves.
You hear this? You talk about you're the ancestors returned. You must be the stupid ancestor returned, or the ignorant one, excuse me. Because all the ancient texts and pictures from antiquity show they all came to that one conclusion. You live on a flat plane with a dome over it. You really need to get to this video. They're interviewing airplane pilots. Hey, what did you see when you're up there? Blue sky and clouds. Is it flat? It's all flat. Do we live on a flat earth? Yes, it's flat. They're openly telling you. Buzz Aldrin sat down with an 8-year-old girl and she said, "How come you're not going back to the moon?" He said, "Because we never been to the moon." Stop it.
Knowing that this stupid progeny actually think they live on a spinning globe that people bow down to for their false ideology. Zoom up to Venus. Zoom up to Mars and you'll see they are lights. They are stars. Hence all the intelligent pre-Copernican astrologers, Ptolemaic astrologers like myself.
Look, that's what NASA's showing you.
That all the planets are wandering stars. They are luminous bodies. Just as the Egyptians said, just as the Greeks and the Mayans and the Aztecs said.
Hold on. For all the Egypt people that's so knee deep in Egypt, everything's Egypt. He said even the ancient Egyptians came to the same conclusions. The Mayans, the Greek, everybody. And then in the Bible, it tells you that the stars are wandering bodies. They're lights. But NASA's showing you that, oh, we found this on Mars. Look at this landscape over here. Come on. Fool is in the dictionary for a reason. You know, I'm not here to bust your bubble, but when you talk, you just don't understand how ignorant you sound. And I understand. I mean, this is no jab at one single person. This is a bunch of our people. You know, they believe the planets and the stars. That's fake. Wake up.
Our intelligent ancestors said, if all the stars, as they say, in every constellation are all at different depths by millions of light years, how come the thousands thousands and thousands and thousands of years of hurtling through the sky, there is no distortion, no difference in luminosity of stars. We're supposed to be flying at breakneck speeds through the galaxy, and yet the same boring stars keep turning over our flat, stationary plain Earth forever and ever and ever and ever.
You hear it, folks. I just got to get to some other hard-hitting parts. Just ride with me through these commercials. I'm telling you, I'm like Haru Heinous. I'm killing you niggas. And I don't even like to say that, but I am. You don't ride with me, you want some demon time. Straight up. Let me get to some parts right here. Let me see. 40. Of course, we got commercials.
The current circumference of the Earth that we're given. No, just sitting straight up. It's just right there. It's not hidden by 35 miles of curvature.
No such thing as curvature, folks.
As soon as flat earthers found out about P900 cameras that are made by Nikon, where they can zoom in times 80, I think. And what's going on is, like, you can see a boat disappear with your naked eye. And that used to be proof alone. That used to be
see the guy that was trying to tell you that?
Curvature of the Earth. But now, you
laughable.
watch the boat disappear with your naked eye.
Right, and when the boat disappeared, they're telling you it went over the curve. No, that's what ignorant people say. When you increase your vision, there it is. Binocular vision, folks. 2.
There's no camera tricks. There's no illusions involved. Nothing.
Come on, man. Y'all folks, I tell you, boy, I shouldn't even put this much effort out with all the nonsense I've been hearing lately.
This, man. And if it wasn't for you, if it wasn't for all.
Gotta wake up first.
And you wonderful women.
Everything you know, gravity, all that stuff's fake.
All your might, all your power. All the glory to God. What a wonderful world we live on.
That's right. No man created. Get over it.
I'm sorry to cut you up. I only have a minute and a
Now
half.
check this out. This is because we on YouTube giving up that fire.
No. We know why. They were panicking. Panicking because the platform they purchased 10 years ago was collapsing with truth. The powers that be would not allow that.
We want to provide users with authoritative, trustworthy information.
I'm sorry to cut you up. I only have a minute and a half, and I don't really need to hear what you're trying to provide. I want to know how you're dealing with all these conspiracy theorists on your platform.
So the first way is by demoting low-quality content and promoting more authoritative content, and the second is by providing more transparency for users. So we're introducing boxes that provide factual information at the top of results that
Laughable.
have shown themselves to turn up a lot of information that is counterfactual, such as searching for the Earth is flat on YouTube, where you see a lot of...
Your response is to put a box saying, nope, the Earth is not flat.
Correct.
Okay.
So instead of deleting all of the millions of videos we have made, they simply decided to bring in their puppets to reiterate the agenda at stake.
We are already sufficiently...
See, if you're pushing what they're saying, you're pushing their agenda. That's what you're doing. Let me get to some parts, folks. It's commercials in here, but ride with me. That's all I'm saying is you're pushing their agenda when you talk like them. When you're saying you're conscious and awake and you have an understanding of things, but you're not displaying it. You're displaying exactly what the mainstream is displaying. That shows even you don't know or you're with them.
Well, Google.
I'm just going to go through different parts. Gotta watch this video for yourself, folks.
I mean, they couldn't pay them enough to look up and smile.
Look at that. Lying to you right in public.
Apollo events since day one, never imagining then that almost 50 years later, they haven't had the balls to fake another.
Yeah. Why haven't you been to the moon?
As a tattooer, I talk to hundreds of people a month, and Australia, upside down, driving a car, or in the ocean, swimming upside down. That's all they would have to do, just zoom in. But they won't do it. They'll never do it. We have the footage of them in the space capsule, still in Earth orbit, covering up a small section of the window so you can see through the circle and making that look like that was the Earth. And then this is a joke.
Yeah, if anybody believes that, you're a damn fool.
Actually, where he's being interviewed by a little girl.
This is it, folks. I'm cutting the video off after this.
Why has nobody been to the moon in such a long time?
That's not an 8-year-old's question. That's my question.
Look at that.
I want to know, but I think I know.
Can't lie to that little girl.
Because we didn't go there, and that's the way it happened.
After 50 years of lying to humanity and perpetrating this giant fraud,
See, folks?
he's sick of lying.
Hear from the horse's mouth. You don't gotta believe me. If you don't, though, that's on you. I'm giving up the truth, nothing else.
This silly globe model with water magically attached to it, spinning at 1,000 miles an hour, shooting around the sun at 66,000 miles an hour, and rocketing through the universe at 500,000 miles an hour is just
Nonsense.
the goofiest, silly thing that I've ever heard in my life. They want you to think you're a monkey man, a purposeless accident created by nothing, that exploded from a big bang that was created not by scientists, by a priest, mind you, while they steal $58 million a day in taxpayers' money to show you cartoons, CGI. They just have to show you enough Hollywood and magic tricks and for you to believe the nonsense. It's shocking.
Yeah, folks. I'm going to pause it right there, but you definitely need to watch this video. Let's see if I can show the brother ODTV. Peace, love, and light to you, my brother, because folks are really lost. They're not bathed in the truth. They don't want it. It's ridiculous. Here we go. You believe in cartoons and fairy tales, and then you regurgitate it out your mouth like a parrot. You don't have any understanding. You need to wake up. This is disgusting, the type of ignorance that's being perpetuated. Like I said, we're detectives. We're looking for hardcore evidence. I don't want your opinion or your theory. I want you to tell me something real, okay? Then we can research it, and then we can go through and come to an understanding. You got to be kidding me. Okay, you got to watch that video, folks. I mean, it breaks it all down. My thing is not even about flat earth. It's about why they're hiding where you are. Okay, and certain things that should be common sense or observational science, a lot of people are lost. They don't have a clue. You have no foundation. Your foundation is a grain of sand, and it's not sturdy. Your vision is blurry in all aspects. Planets don't exist. Okay? There's no such thing as galaxies and nebulas, okay, and supernovas. The moon is a light just like every other wandering star up there, a light fixed into a dome. Satellites are not real. They're put up with hot air balloons. No one's ever been to the moon. Okay? There is no such thing as a solar system the way they sold it to you. It's the biggest deception of mankind. Okay, you got to watch that video. They're just stealing your money and giving you CGI and cartoons, and you're spewing false doctrines out your mouth out of your ignorance. You don't know. That's why I said you can't talk to me about a planet called Earth if you can't show me a real one. Why waste our time talking to people about planets and certain things when they don't exist? Okay? The Big Bang is exactly what it is, a theory. Okay? Ye are gods. Yes. But you're not the God that designed the whole world, all this intelligent design. Everything is intelligently designed. When you come to that overstanding that everything is intelligently designed, it has to be an intelligent creator. And it's not you. Whatever it was created the blueprint for you. Your higher self is a consciousness. Okay, you didn't make a seed. We can go with something as basic as a seed. If ye are gods, ye did not create seeds to plant on this ground, to bear food. Okay? You have to stop listening to people that's doing these false doctrines, folks. I'm seriously. You're doing what the heathen does in every way, shape, and form. The way you move, the hand symbolism. Why would I be throwing up the same hand symbolism that Donald Trump throws up? That every musician, actor in Hollywood throws up. Signs and symbols run this world. My channel is supernatural. I'm giving you signs and symbols. People are representing the Baphomet, and they're leading our people astray through hate and anger, not facts over your feelings. Check them Johns at the door. They do nobody any good. Okay? Everything has to be in order and in control. And when you have the good spirit inside your heart, you do things in order and control. It's so simple, but because you know you have the truth. The truth doesn't have to be yelled and screamed and cursed upon. Thank you, ODD TV, for this video. Because like I don't even have to keep putting videos up anymore. I could just keep reposting your video. Because it's proof in plain sight about gravity, about everything. All the lies bunched up into a great video, the best video on YouTube. You got to wake up, folks. If you stick in your same position, you could best believe I'm going to separate myself from you. You can unsubscribe from my channel right now if you choose to, because when someone displays the truth to you and you don't receive it and you still talk about planets are real and you yourself can't show me a real one, I know who you are. I know what agenda that you're working on. And person working in heart and love, don't have an agenda. We just giving you the truth. Peace, love, and light. You see the giant face looking down. You see the look of disgust in the eyes and the face, because it's looking down on a disgusting world. Yeah. So-called melanated people are rebellious to the truth. You blasphemy the architect of all things. You talk about the beauty in birds, but you don't talk about the beauty in the designer that made a bird, that created his DNA, that gave him the beautiful feathers, the ability to fly. That's people going against that. Separate yourself from them, folks. They're leading you into a dark path of destruction.